Hi, beautiful soul. Here's Julie for another weekly guidance reading. As usual, I am so happy to be with you here today to channel the message from my guide for you, for the collective. So, this week, what I felt very attracted to is to rose quartz. So you can see all over my table there is really a lot of rose quartz, and to me this is really bringing a sense of peacefulness, of course self-love. I feel that there is a part of the message that is about self-acceptance, self-care, and we're going to dive deeper into that, but I just feel there is something very strong about that. So that's why you can see the energy already in the room and in my table. So the way I work, if you are new from this channel, I just connect with the guide and receive a message for you, but I love to use my tarot and my oracle cards to actually go even deeper into the message. So I'm going to start directly and see if there is anything. I know there is a text that I need to read you, so we may start with that as well. Yes, that's what we're going to do. All right, so let's get started with that text. It was the 7... No, it's not the 7th of July. It was the 5th, sorry. I was on the wrong page. It was the 5th of July that I needed to read to you. Life gives me everything I need. Today you learn about how to diffuse the power fear has over you and trust that life is taking care of you. What is the greatest fear you are experiencing now? So this is an exercise. So write it on a sticky note and put it on the left side of your mirror. Acknowledge this fear. Tell it, I know you want to protect me. I appreciate that you want to help me. I thank you. Now I let you go. I release you and I am safe. Then take the note, rip it up and toss it in the trash or flush it down the toilet. Look at the mirror again and repeat this affirmation. I am one with the power that created me. I am safe. All is well in my world. We often hold our breath when we are frightened. If you are feeling threatened or fearful, consciously breathe. Take a few deep breaths. Breathing open the space inside you that is your power. It strengthens your spine, opens your chest, and gives your tender heart room to expand. As you do this, repeat this affirmation. I love you, following by your name. I really love you. I trust life. Life gives me everything I need. There is nothing to fear. I am safe. All is well. Wow, it's very interesting because maybe the fact that I was attracted to rose quartz was definitely about self-love and expressing that to ourselves, but I didn't realize we would have the fear coming up here, because this week there have been quite a raise into that, but I had a feeling that people were finding the tools to actually self-soothe. So it's quite interesting where we're going with that. So I'm really excited to hear more. I'm just going to check if I hear more before we dive in with the cards. Yeah, well, they are saying that by creating space for self-love, there'll be the possibility to release fear, because we focus on something that's very positive, and actually this exercise is a self-care practice that you can do every day, you know. And it's acknowledging, it's not about pushing away the fear, it's acknowledging what they are and remembering that they are there to protect us, but also saying, you know, thank you, but you can go now. I want to be free, I want to be sovereign, I want to be, yeah, I want to be myself without this. I want to break all the limitation, to break free and really expand. I think that's the message where it is expand to my full potential of what I can be. And with this fear, I understand that I will step back, because I have to go get out of my comfort zone, and that when there is fear, it blocks me. So yeah, so we have quite a nice understanding about that. So I'm wondering what are the cards going to bring into this, but we're just going to let it unfold the way it wants. But I feel it might give us a sense to where to go with that. I mean, we have already a really strong message with Trust Life. Yeah, let's see what comes, and I will link down below this card, then you can if there is any that resonates with you. Goodness, 22 have all of that. No, just this one. Yeah. I hope you are feeling good. I hope that everything is well for you, even if it's the chaos, that you can find a sense of peace. I think it's all about that this week. It's really trying to find I hear the spark. You remember when I did if you haven't heard that that video, the portal of 2021, I'm going to link it here. It really says, just now what was saying is find the spark. They were like, find the spark. I hope you are able to find the sparks that will, you know, remember, keep you going, because that was all about that when I introduced that message to you in 2021, for the passage from 2020 to 2021, there was that really strong need of finding and seeing the spark. Let's see what we're coming with. I think I need to. It's funny, we have the Judgment coming a lot, like it's again here. It's quite interesting. I'm very interested to see all that is coming here. Okay. All right, let's tune in and see what really attracts me. I really continue to see the connection with the community, and I see the need of actually being free, to be playful. I really see the solar plexus with this energy, the solar plexus in the sense, and I'm going to bring you, the solar plexus came out as well with the joy, but to being playful, do you know what came very strongly to me this week? And I think, you know, when there's message, because it's quite strong right now and I haven't been able to explore it, But this week I felt very strongly the need of being creative with painting, and interesting enough, it's really the inner child that is trying to bring new ways of living, new ways of creating a life for the self, maybe something different that we were used to from before. And I think there is a need here, it linked really with the message from last week, but to actually break free from the limitation we give to ourselves, and be open to new opportunities that is coming, that you may have explored when you were younger, or that you have never explored, but that your soul is asking for. And like, to me this week, what happened is that there is a deep need of actually creating and painting, which I haven't explored yet, you see, but it's there, it's very, very strong, and I need to set a time. And I think this is what the guide are saying, you know, this week is the need for you to create space for self-care, self-love. And self-care come in many ways, you see. It can come in doing pampering, to take a beautiful bath with Epsom salt, put candle on, put music on. It can be dancing, it can be creating, it can be reading a book. There is so many ways of self-care, but what is he saying here is that be open to a different way of be open to a different way that your soul wants to create that for you. And so that's quite beautiful, and I really sense, it's quite funny, we have I feel two different colors in this deck, and it's the yellow, and like I say, I really strongly feel the solar plexus, the inner child that want to open, the sun, you know, it's your vibration that really want to expand within you to like what I was saying in the beginning, to be the best version of yourself. And funny enough, the card solar plexus, the gift of strength that we picked here is 111, and this is new beginning. So to me, it's new exploration, it's new avenues, it's new opportunities, it's something that is coming to you that, you know, and I love that, because last week it was all about some things that was not perceived because of the moon kind of hiding the whole picture. But this week we have the sun, and the sun came upside down. So to me, there is the need, yes, there is really the need of actually taking and making the space to celebrate yourself, to nurturing yourself, for everything to align. To me, what I see, I see the moon and the sun to align. Then the sun will light the moon for the clarity to come. And it's funny because we have clarity that have come in the deck this time. So we have obsidian, and so yes, so this crystal is all about clarity, being clear with what we want, and that is it's not upside down, but to me, the clarity of creating that is there already, but actually the path that is going to be shown to you is when you will have take that time for yourself, to nurture yourself in the way that your soul is calling for it, even if it's something you're not used to. I feel there is a it's quite funny. You know, like every card means something, but I really intuitively interpret them. And the Four of Swords came upside down. And to me, this card, I mean, you know, with me, upside down can mean many things. Sometimes it can mean it's the past, or it's something stuck, or it's something that is up to come. Here, this card, I really feel that is you are complacent in the old, and yes, and there is something very reassuring of what was, and very maybe that's the fear, very scary to actually explore new avenues, new opportunities, new way of living. And so there is a sense of actually staying in some things that is comforting, but that is actually not what your soul is asking, because it's not what will nurture you right now. The old way has to go. We had that in the reading for March 2021, the prediction for March 2021. It's all about actually letting go of the old way and let the newborn come alive. And I think this is saying that you are still attaching yourself in the old way because it feels reassuring. It's like a cocoon, you know. You feel yeah, it's complaisant to be there, but it's asked for you for actually the sun to align with the moon, because we're not quite there yet, but for the sun to align with the moon, for the path to be shown to you. There is a need of you finding, really listening to your soul and what it needs. And it needs freedom, it need a new ways of living. It need to reconnect with community, it need nurture, it needs self-love, it need to acknowledge it, really reconnect with it. Excuse me. The card you picked right now is, there is a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Guidance, attention, help, maybe love, always. Criticize, never. The question was, what to give other, if anything at all. I always like to let you reflect on this, because they might resonate to you. You always, feel things around this message. They're really personal for every one of us. What really intrigued me is the judgment card, because it's really coming and coming and coming to remind us that it is a time to recollecting every part of our spirit, that there is no, what's the word, I feel some things, but I cannot find the words about it. It's oh yeah, no, I know what it is. I understand with the seahorse. It's actually embracing all your difference, all your uniqueness that you may have pushed away, because they are what is going to they are what is going to show you the way. It's going to light your soul, yourself. You're going to vibrate in other you're going to vibrate in I hear in another dimension. There is something that need to come to you. And with the judgment, it's about receiving without actually thinking too much about it here. That's what I'm feeling. It's recalling every part of yourself, but without putting too much the mind into it. Actually just letting things come to you. And with the seahorse, it's, to me, the seahorse navigate in the way it can. It change color to adapt to its environment. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, that's what I'm receiving. It also, there is something really magical about the seahorse. I hear about family, about being together. So I don't know if that's the character of the seahorse, but it's union, and the card, it's called union. So to me, I feel it's the union of your spirit, your soul, your body, your mind, but it's also the union with new part of yourself. It's the union with your community that keep coming back. Your community doesn't mean physical, it can be in a different way, but it's about finding your soul tribe. There is a really, really deep need of that, to actually find people who from a blink of an eye you understand each other. There is no need of explaining, it's just you feel that you are meant to be together. There is that really deep connection. Another card that is coming to me, and really strongly, it's a card that never ever came out of the deck, is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is just a really big reminder of the self-care and to put in place everything front of you, to actually looking after yourself. And you have the phase of the moon, and to me it's again the reminder that the sun is going to light the moon in one point and show you the way, but that there is the need of self-care with lighting a candle, doing a mix of herb, writing, taking a bath. There is so many ways of self-nurture, but I do understand now that I really felt attracted by the rose quote today and the rose petal, because of that feeling, the feeling that the soul is really searching. And then we have the love. I'm going to stop going back in the deck, but the next card is actually the lovers. And so it's really about that. It's about really connecting to self-love, self-nurturing, acknowledging the shadow, because that's also self-love. It's acknowledging the shadow, but saying, I'm ready, to let go of that, because I want to be my full self. I want to experience who I am fully. And then we have pick the card Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contract, and past life. And that came upside down. And to me, that's the freedom, that's the liberation. It's the liberation, the freedom that we are seeking, that will come when we reconnect fully. And there is that. With the Force of Sword, being being comfortable in what is what's the word? What is known. It's what's happening now, but the soul is asking to actually going out of that comfort zone, and to work on the self, to let go of fear, to let go of past life, to let go of things that doesn't serve you anymore, because the freedom is coming and wanting to be there strongly. The soul is wanting you to be free, and the sun wants to align with the moon to give you a clarity of the path. But all that is really happening through self-love and different ways that you may have never explored before. But they say there is nothing else. I think it's a very clear message. It's nurturing. It's for you to get clarity. There is a need of that, and definitely strengthening the solar plexus chakra. We have all the beautiful yellow cards, so there is a deep need of actually warming up with the solar plexus chakra, connecting, warming up the solar plexus chakra. That's what I wanted to say, and explore that creativity that it's coming, because here we go. The way you're going to be able to actually realign with your solar plexus chakra, and then automatically it will realign all the other chakra, especially the root and the sacral. It's by actually exploring the creativity that the soul is asking you. Like for me this week has been drawing, painting, that I'm going to explore, that my soul is really craving of. It's very, very strong. And so I think we need to really listen to all this call and and give them a chance to become reality and to be explored. And this is self-nurturing, is listening to what is needed. Yes, that's it, guys. That's, I think, a beautiful message for this week. I really hope it resonates with you. Again, make sure to join the tribe by subscribing to this channel, and remember to tick the little bell, then you get notified when I am live or posted a new video. Also, remember to take what resonates to you. We all unique, and we all, we all have to receive a message from this or pass the message to someone else we love. So just trust your intuition into this. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and wish you a beautiful day or night. Bye.